After our last show, we got a bit of a response, and I just thought it would be a good idea for us to kind of explain a little bit, because some of you might not be aware of this Nick Fuentes guy. Apparently, he's a big deal. We did some research on him. He's got, I don't know, what is this? Gripers. He's got something called gripers. Grapers,
Groiper.
grapers,
Groipers.
groipers. Okay, that's
Groipers.
right, groipers. Yeah, he's got these people called groipers something. I don't really, all I can really find of the guy. Let's see. What does it say here on here? Something like, let's see. He thinks that sex with women is gay. Okay, that's a new one on me. Sex with women is gay, but he also wants to marry a 16-year-old. That's interesting. I'm sure they have a lot to talk about. If sex with women is gay? What are you getting married for? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, is that just to have a kid? Do you want to just like what? Is he a white repl? He's a white replace. Oh, he's a white replacement guy. Okay, so yeah, the sort of white replacement theory is oddly enough kind of an offshoot of some political policy out of Israel. This idea of the that we need to do. Occasionally, we'll do things like population transfers to fight against Arab birth rates. It's part of their foreign policy a little bit. Why they're so willing to kill people. It's part of that sort of this sort of ideology and mindset they have. So the white replacement theory, it's nothing new, really. That's the thing. This guy is, I mean, he's been described as kind of like the reincarnation of Ernst Fromm. He's just another Nazi. He's just a little grosser. I think we've seen, there's footage of him, we can probably show it, of him eating his own boogers on camera.
I can't tell you, like, every person in my family, when I came back for Thanksgiving, on both sides of my family were like, am I getting a bloody... Oh, no! Oh, no.
I can't imagine why this guy has trouble meeting women. I mean, I can understand to some extent why people would be attached to this guy. A lot of this guy's supporters are... They're dealing with the same issues that the rest of us are dealing with. They're dealing with this idea of a future that is bleak. They're dealing with economic realities that are deeply uncomfortable and sometimes frightening. College degrees are not worth what they used to be worth. Opportunities are scant. The possibility of any of us owning a home at some point, it's just not. It's becoming not feasible. And I guess there is some populist element he does seem to at least occasionally speak out against. Sort of the upper class folks. The idea that the people whose fault it really is, or that if we could just get rid of or disenfranchise these people, that things would be all better. The idea that if we removed women's right to vote, or basically force them back into a position of subservience to men, and that if we got rid of everybody who's non-white, sure, I'm sure that would work. I mean, it's like, what exactly is inherently superior about a white person? I mean, you can argue culturally and whatnot. I mean, you can't really. It's not a sound argument. It's very emotional. A lot of this is just it's emotional reactions, the sort of things that somebody's racist dad says when he I don't know, crashes his car or drinks too much, and he sees a black person and just screams a racial epithet. That's sort of what it is. These things aren't really based in facts. The Turner Diaries. Let's talk about that for a second, because that is essentially the worldview. The world that these guys envision is a conservative, essentially Nazi American National Socialist America that is racially pure and divided and militarized and reinforcing Christian values. My favorite part about that book is that even within that, you see what you see in most fascist movements, is that at the end of the day, internally, it's self-defeating. The main character in that, in a fantasy specifically designed for these people, the main character still dies, loses everything, doesn't get to live in this paradise he's trying to build. His own people kill him, and they're not really even winning the war that they're fighting. Maybe it's just a human thing that they understand that a lack of cooperation, that this sort of ideas based on sort of hatred and division kind of don't really work out in the end. Your ideology is based in failure. A lot of you guys, it seems, are incels. You know, either incels or volcels. Your guy here has come up with this sort of convoluted sort of explanation for why he's not having sex. That gay porn thing that happened, I mean, that was fun to read about. I'm sure that Mossad did that to him. I'm sure that that was a conspiracy. There are plenty of awful, awful women out there with terrible ideas similar to your own. Find one of those women. I'm sure that you can find one of those people. And I'm not saying that it's going to change your beliefs or your feelings, but it might. Having connection with another human being might actually affect you. And there's some science behind this because, you know, it leads to an increased level. And, you know, you've got your endorphins, you've got your oxytocin, you know, connection with other people creates those things. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Try to talk to a woman. I know that it feels probably safer to promote this idea of subjugating women. And I know that these things that these people say, and this is what bothers me, because as different as your man is from, again, that other aspect of the right, the alpha male bro fucking, you know, fucking tactical badass, and I'm fucking going out here and banging all these shit, and women want this, but they're also all whoring, whatever the fuck shit that is. Yeah, that's not real. It's not accurate. Don't fucking pull up family court statistics or whatever the fuck else shit that you want to throw in there. It's bullshit. Okay? Like, you gotta put these things to the test. You gotta go out there and try. Okay? Just do that. Try that first. Go out there, and you'll probably fail. You'll probably fail a number of times because that's everybody fucks up and fails. But just give it a shot. Try that first. And if you're positive that it's never going to work out, then I mean, please don't try and do any of this Nazi shit because it's not going to fucking work. But I don't know, guys. It's difficult. It's difficult to deal with your existence. It's sad and it's sad and upsetting, but it does make me angry. You know, you can say I'm triggered, what the fuck ever. I don't like Nazis. I don't like the things that you believe. I don't like worrying for my friends and family that one of you guys might go nuts and try to do whatever the fuck it is that you do or think about doing. I'm not concerned that you'll ever actually gain any sort of political power to do these things. You know what you people need really more than anything else? Stop looking for people to fucking emulate. Stop looking for guys that you want to fucking hype up. Stop looking for some person whose approval you're looking for or that you want to be like or have them notice you. Like, who the fuck is Nick Fuentes? Who the fuck is this guy? He's nobody. He's just some fucking, the shit that he says that isn't fucking original. Maybe you think he's funny or whatever. You're probably funny too. Do your own fucking show. Look at us. Look at us. We barely got any fucking views. We barely got any subscribers. But we're out here fucking doing it. We're giving it our best shot. Are you telling me you can't fucking do that? Are you telling me that you're doomed to be a lonely, single incel whose only sort of connection with other people is through Discord and the internet and, just juicing each other up about with your own fucking hatred. You don't have to be a fucking Nazi to be happy. You don't need this guy. You don't fucking need this guy. Nobody needs this guy. Nobody needs somebody like this. You're better than that. You might not think you're better than that, or you might not be able to sort of internalize and accept that you're better than Nick Fuentes, but I swear to God, you're better than fucking Nick Fuentes, because anybody who's going out there and proudly saying that he's a virgin who, again, a virgin who thinks sex with women, and I gotta tell you guys, I don't mean to editorialize here too much, and I apologize for this. Talking head background reveal. Yes, I have had sex, and let me tell you guys, it's pretty great. It's so much better than if Nick Fuentes gave you a high five and told you you're the best Nazi ever. It's not even close to that. Not even fucking close. It's so great. And you can do it. There's a million people out there telling you you can't do it, and I'm telling you right now, you can do it. You can fucking do it. And you don't need to be jacked. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to fucking, be an asshole. You don't need to fucking do any of this shit. Okay? You just have to keep fucking trying. If you're still here, we got these cool watches.
And now a word from our newest sponsor, the Bolshevik Watch Company. No one wants to be late to the revolution. And with a beautiful timepiece from the Bolshevik Watch Company, you'll be first on your block to show up in style. Whether it's the Marx with Carl and Groucho, or the Lenin, rockin' with Vlad and John, you've got to get there on time. The revolution waits for no one. So remember, Bolshevik, it's time to revolt.
V.I. Lenin. Look at him. Look at his face on there. And who's this? John Lennon. And Lenin. Get it? Because they have the same name. I don't know. They're just cool watches. Bolshevik Watch Company.
Time to revolt.
Time to revolt.